This is our time. And if you are willing to vote for me, if you are willing to stand with me,
Yes, I do.
to caucus for me,
I'm watching it very closely.
I truly believe that we will not just win Texas, we will win this nomination.
Senator Barack Obama riding high last night after rolling up 2 more states. On the Republican side, Congressman Ron Paul has been electrifying the crowds wherever he finished last night.
Electrifying the crowds.
The question remains,
Good word.
will he remain in the race for the GOP president?
Hell yes, he'll remain.
Congressman Paul joins me to talk about that and issues emerging.
There's my hero.
Issues emerging from Fidel Castro announcing his resignation yesterday. Congressman Paul, good to see you. So a question, after finishing with 7% in Washington, 5% Wisconsin, how long do you stay in the race?
I stay in as long as my supporters want me to. You know, I was very reluctant to enter the race, didn't expect a whole lot to come of it, thought it would last for a month or two. But to my amazement, you know, we literally got hundreds of thousands of supporters and many, many millions of dollars.
Including us.
I'm still very enthusiastic, and I say as long as the number of volunteers continue to grow and the money comes in and there are primaries out there and they want me to be involved, I'm going to stay involved because I think the message is very important, and the goal of politicking is to get as many delegates and as many votes as possible, and we're still doing that.
So you and I talked for a little while. I think it was in South Carolina. It was so long ago now. So many primaries ago. About really what this is all about for you, and you were suggesting it's more about a movement.
It was Wisconsin, I do believe.
Americans for Tax Reform said recently, quote,
Sat at the same table.
Ron Paul's campaign could be a flash in the pan or the beginning of a lasting contribution to the Goldwater-Reagan movement.
Hell yeah.
The suggestion is that while it looks like you will not win the nomination, you could be paving the way for the next person. So which do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be a flash in the pan, or will this be the beginning of a movement?
Well, I don't think there's any choice on my part. I don't think I could stop the movement if I tried, but if I encourage it, it is going to continue because the subject comes up all the time. And when I finish a rally, like the other day, we were at the University of North Texas, we had 1,400 people there, and I tell them, this is just the beginning, because they're young people, and they want to hear this, and they want change. They hear others talking about change, but they know there's no change with the other candidates. It's the same old stuff they get over and over again. There's no difference for the other candidates. Nobody's serious about the Constitution. And so when they hear this message, they know it's going to take a while. And I think the analogy of turning around an aircraft carrier, it takes time. You don't turn on a dime, and people can't expect us to do that. But I do believe there's something very significant going on. As I travel around the country, I sense it.
When we talked a few weeks ago, you said you hope to attract